He's Metz. He's Tass. It's the Metzger Tassoul Show.
What was that?
And you're live. Go ahead.
What was that? Hey, everybody. If you are joining us as you jump on, just drop us a comment. Let us know that you're here. Looks like Metzger had to jump on a quick call, so we will get started in just a moment. So as you guys are jumping on, just drop us a comment that you're here so we can say hi. And we'll go from there. I think it's going to be an exciting topic today. We'll see how many people jump on. Looking for new students in December. We're always looking for new students. Mr. Maddox, how are you? Good to see you. As we get some people on, we'll find out if there's any Packer fans in the house. Yeah, there's Perry. Hey, it's hard to be a Packer fan these days. It's hard to be a Packer fan.
Pretty nice to be a Dolphins fan these days.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It took 25 years.
Well, you know, the thing about Florida is, what do you guys have? 3 teams? You have the Jaguars, the Dolphins, and the Bucks?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it must be nice to have at least 3 teams that you can have in the running every year. We just have our one. I actually went I guess it was 5 days ago. I went on Sunday to the game, and it was a relatively nice day. But they ended up leaving at the end of the third quarter, and of course, all the action, excitement happened in the fourth quarter. So we'll see if I can gut it out tonight with the cold weather. We'll see.
Do it.
Anybody else jumping on? If you're on here, just jump on and say hello. Mr. Perry supposedly has this. Perry, we're on Spotify now. Is that right?
I'll jump in. Yeah. So we've got Spotify recordings of these episodes now. So if you want to not look at our faces while you're listening to us, you can plug it in on Spotify and listen to the podcast.
Look out, Joe Rogan. Here we come.
Speaking of not looking at faces.
Oh, yes. Look at this guy.
How'd the show go? Are we done?
It was good, yeah. Mr. Maddox is on, and he's all good.
Everybody got a lot out of it?
That's right.
All right. I thought one jumped off.
Is it too early for the Christmas mug? Does that look familiar?
Yes.
You
Did we send you that?
You're saying yes, like it should look familiar. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Well, enjoy. All right. Well, I guess nobody wants record enrollments for December. Does anybody on here want record enrollments for December?
Did you see the magic trick? It's gone.
Wow.
Isn't that impressive?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's the way to keep viewers. Anyway.
What happened to all of our viewers? They disappeared just like that.
Okay. Well, record enrollments, December. We're not going to be here next Thursday because it's Thanksgiving.
Got any plans?
I'm going to my brother's.
Are you? Good.
Yeah. So, hey, if you're just joining us, we don't want to waste your time. We certainly don't want to waste ours. Does anybody want to know how to get record enrollments for December or not? Because we can cut this right now. I got so much to do.
Oh, man.
Come on, people. Perry, are you sure we're live?
We're live.
All right. Mr. Green says yes. Good.
All right. Mr. Green can call us. Oh, here we go.
Mr. Lopez. Good. Mr. Lopez, I will give you a ring after this call, after this, whatever this.
Right after he's done calling Mr. Green.
Whatever this Mets Tass show is. Yeah.
I'm only kidding. All right. So anyway.
He's debating whether or not he wants to go on a rant or if he's going to stay calm.
Go ahead. Why don't you start us off? Why don't you ask all 4 of the viewers how their December enrollments go?
This is live. I mean, okay. All right. Mr. McGraw, how are you? Well, listen, I guess here's a question for you. What is your record enrollment for December? If you happen to know that, just pop that in the chat box. I'd love to know that. How many enrollments was your best year of enrollments in December? And when I say enrollments, just for clarity, because sometimes the industry and the language that's used isn't always the same. I'm not talking about a trial, whether that's a paid trial or free trial. I'm talking about enrollments. Of course, trials can turn into enrollments, but would want to know what your record enrollment month or your record enrollment is for December specifically. And if you're like most people, you won't know that number.
Have we ever talked about this before? Our industry. Here's the thing. Everybody wants more students, so I thought.
Yeah, so we thought, yeah. Well, we're going to put this one on the blacklist for topics in the future.
Harry was right. This won't get viewership. I mean, here's the deal. You want record enrollments? It's called a holiday enrollment offer. But the success is in the details, everybody. Let me just answer the question since nobody else did. Our December enrollments 20 years ago and beyond were horrible. We did not get a lot of enrollments in December.
Right.
And the logic back then, when I didn't keep stats or look at data or anything, was I guess people don't enroll right before the holidays. You know, they're not going to sign up for martial arts. But whatever the reason was, we did not have good enrollments in December.
Matt, hold on one second before you move on. Because people that don't track their numbers or maybe don't look for a new way to get enrollments in December, you can get trapped in this mindset. It's a lot like a holiday event. That's not the topic of today. But people that do holiday events that want to generate revenue, you know, a lot of people decide that they want to do a holiday event the week of on Black Friday, as an example.
Right.
And so, well, that's when everybody's buying. And then maybe you heard, or maybe you did it and it didn't work, or maybe it worked. And then you're like, you know, maybe we should get to them before they spend all their money on Black Friday stuff, on the TVs and electronics and all the Black Friday deals. So we're going to do it the week before Black Friday so we can get more people to do it and take advantage of it. And then maybe you try that, and maybe that worked or didn't work. Look, what we know is that, you know, the first Saturday in December is what works for whatever reason, whether that's people are in the Christmas spirit or the holiday spirit, I'll say. But we can't continue to have this mind block of people just don't spend money. You know, I was talking to a client the other day, and it's like, well, you know, people, it's just so tight, and people don't have money, and gas is expensive, and people, you know, just don't want to make the commitment. They don't want to come to class on a regular basis. And, you know, in our town, this, in our town, that. Well, then do you want any help? Because I don't think they can give you any help if those are the people in your town, right? And we said this before, and that's just not the case. People are people at the end of the day, regardless of where we're from. And there's different, you know, strategies and methods sometimes, but you got to open your mind to say, hey, how can we? And this is where you ask the right question, as opposed to just shutting down and saying, you know what, December enrollments are horrible. Well, maybe how can we enroll a record number of people in December? And when you ask a better question, you'll get a better answer, and you'll continue to strive and move towards it and hit a goal, right? And you get different ideas because you're looking for different ways and ways to approach it, as opposed to, well, it's the holiday season, it's Christmas, people don't want to, you know, spend money, they're going to be gone, they're this, they're that. That's all great if you don't have record enrollments, because it's just excuses to justify why we don't have the enrollments. But that's just not what we like to do. So we can.
And by the way, so we're going to tell you a little secret on how to potentially have record enrollments, but it all depends on how well you execute. But something you said, just try to catch yourself. Anytime you are complaining or justifying or using the excuse of anything outside of your control, just move on. You're not going to change the prices of gas. You're not going to change the economy. You're not going to charge people's pocketbook. You're not going to change people's pocketbooks. So just focus on what you can do. And we're all in the same boat. But here's something that if you do believe all of that stuff, recession, pocketbook, whatever, if you believe that, what we're going to give you today is thanks, Sylv. Here. We're going to give you something that's going to overcome that slightly. Say hi to Mr. Silverman, everyone.
Sylv, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Warmed up. Like, is it cold where you're at or what?
Yeah, man. It was 71 degrees last week, Thursday. It's 21 degrees today. So.
Yeah, I was just up in New York, and you know how you get on a plane and you think every place is like you, wearing short sleeve shirt, get off the plane, it's 20 degrees. You forget the rest of the world's not sunny Orlando.
That's right. That's right.
Take it easy.
You.
I put a call in. I'm waiting for a call back. So, all right. So here's the deal. So back in the day when we did not do well with enrollments, we came up with this offer, right? That was train the rest of the year free, no payments due till January, but receive a $50 gift card to Toys R Us at the time to help you with your holiday shopping. And here's the details and all of that. They had to enroll. Back then, here's the details. They had to enroll on a 12-month program, and we told people that, it wasn't a secret, but you don't have to do that. And we waived the down payment. We waived the payment for December. We gave them a $50 Toys R Us gift card, and their first payment would start in January. Well, when we did that for the first couple of years, and I'm going to tell you how we got it out and how we got record enrollments, we noticed there was a small percentage of people who never made that first payment. So we lost a little money on that deal because we went out and bought a $50 gift card to Toys R Us, gave it to them. They trained. January came. They're missing. They never paid. And by the way, even though we had a 12-month program, we weren't taking people to court and going after them and doing all this kind of stuff. So with that being said, we changed the model a little bit. Then what we did was we say, enroll in our basic program, train the rest of the year free, get a $50 Visa gift card now because there is no more Toys R Us. And first payment's not due till January, but they had to buy a new student